Hey, what's going on guys, it's BradPhusion here, and today I'm playing some more Space Engineers, and today, before I start this episode, I have an announcement to make, and that is the Relativity puzzle map that I've been working on is now live on the Steam Workshop. I will put a link down in the description where you guys can find it and subscribe to it. And if you guys do end up playing the map, try and post your times or even upload videos of you guys trying to complete the puzzle. There are only a few simple rules, and that is that you can't use your jetpack, you can't place or destroy blocks, and if you need to access the terminal, simply just walk up to it, press T, Y, and then T again. That should activate whatever the terminal needs to activate, and you can move on with the puzzle. Now that that's said and done, I tried working on some other puzzles, and I had a few ideas, and some of them were okay, some of them were pretty weird. I had one where it was a, how should I put it? It was a long tunnel, and it was basically a race where the gravity was rotating around. You'd have to run through the tunnel and avoid the obstacles. That was okay. The only problem was that the tunnel was extremely laggy because of how long you'd have to make the tunnel to make a decent race. Simply because of the size and everything like that. So I thought, well, that's not really going to work out too well. And I was thinking of maybe doing some sort of Vertigo type puzzle where you have to try and fall down or climb up and give yourself the sense of speed and stuff. And this is a prototype here. This is what I've nicknamed Vertigo just because of how it is right now. Now I did originally have this with gravity pulling you down throughout the whole thing. It's not completed yet. Like I said, it is simply just a concept, but I did have it so that you'd have to fall down and try and fall through all these obstacles here. But that was pretty difficult because I don't think you can actually control which way you fall necessarily. So for this I've left the gravity out completely, and it's basically a speed run on how fast you can fly with your jetpack to the other end of the level, and basically the fastest time wins. So there are a few obstacles I've done. Sorry, that was a hiccup. For example, like all the obstacles will be colored red, so you'll know to try to god damn, I hit that. These are like the rotating obstacles. Now the way I got this to work is quite simple. I actually just had a motor on the other end here. Turn the motor on so the piece is spinning, and then I just remove the motor, and this piece has been stuck in this limbo for a while now. And it is I have done a few clean runs of getting through this. Like this is only the start part here, and I don't know whether I'll continue now. If you guys want to see this sort of map continue, it reminds me of a game I played a while ago. I think it was called Accelerometer. It's a free flash game where you constantly get faster and faster as you move through these tunnels, and you have to avoid the obstacles. If you touch an obstacle, you die. However, in this one, if you touch an obstacle, your speed will actually slow down. And, like, for example, you can go at the top through the gap here, and then that should be okay. Oh, come on, please tell me that lines up. No, that doesn't line up. I keep hitting that one. I should make that bigger, but at the same time, I don't want to make it too easy for people. Because you can definitely fit through some of those gaps, and you've got, like, simple... Like, this is me just building different obstacles to see how people would react to them. And this tunnel seems to work out alright, because it doesn't seem to lag as much as the previous one did. I might show footage of the previous one any second now, if I remember to edit it in. I think I actually have to record it first. I'll go and record it after this, and then I'll go edit it in as well. So, this is Vertigo, and no, it's an interesting thing because it does involve you having to use your jetpack, which is really quite floaty and hard to control. So I guess you can either try to go through it as fast as you can, or why is that gravity? Huh, didn't realize there was gravity here. Yeah, you can try and go through it either as fast as you can to try and get the best time, or you can take your time and try to avoid the obstacles so you don't lose as much speed, though you would be taking your time to try and avoid everything. And I don't know, I think this looks okay. The purely white aesthetic, or everything being white and having the obstacles being a bright red, I think it kind of just stands out and gives that player the sense of, like, you know, that's something bad, you don't want to touch it. And the reason why I had this back here was just, I guess it was going to be like some sort of difficulty marker. Like this one here would be the hardest difficulty, because by the time you hit the tunnel, you'd have a lot more speed than what you would if you were to start like here. And that's what I was originally planning on doing, was just having like these markers along the way, whatever difficulty you want to start off at. So if you started off right here, like this would easily be like simple for you. You know, you could just avoid, well, trust me to touch it, but you get the idea. Oh, come on, can I make that? Yes, I can, and that, yes, there we go. And your character does start to bounce off it when you hit the wall. Like right now, I'm not controlling him; he's actually just bouncing off the wall. So that's pretty cool. I'll extend this out and I'll work on it for a bit, and I'll see how it turns out. If I don't like it, I'll trash it. But if it turns out to be something nice, then I'll probably keep it and I'll upload it on the workshop for you guys to play around with. That wasn't me controlling, that was just me pressing forward and just bouncing off the walls, because it's kind of cool to bounce off the walls. Oh yeah, I failed that. I'm trying to get more moving obstacles into this, but it is kind of really hard to do because the motor blocks don't actually line up with everything. So right now I've kind of had to break this gap 3 blocks wide just because this isn't positioned properly, because the motor pushes the blocks out by like the smallest of fractions. So, and I'm pretty sure this one is easy enough to avoid. I mean, I can have something quite simple. I'll show you guys right now, because I have some time. I am spacing these out kind of far because when you do pick up speed, obviously you'll travel a lot more ground a lot quicker. So what I'll do here is I will turn my HUD on, I will put up a block like this, I'll put a motor on the block, and I'll put, sorry about that, I accidentally not alt-tabbed that, I pressed the Windows key. Anyways, I will put some blocks here, I think. You see, that's the problem, because I can't go any further because of the walls and everything. But I can put this block here and start it spinning around, and we'll see how that looks. I'll paint it red first, actually, just because that's what we normally do. So there we go, we painted it red. I will put down a cockpit, which is here. I'll get in. We'll go to the one rotor and we'll start it up spinning. I'll spin it backwards actually, about 2. I don't know how fast that'll be. I can't even get my camera inside to even have a look. I'll have to get out to see. Trust me to turn it off. There we go. How is that? That's going pretty slowly. I think I'll give it a little bit more speed. And I think that'll be it for that one. I think that's it. Still going quite slowly despite me increasing. Oh, I think that's something to do with the braking torque. I keep pressing the wrong buttons for whatever reason. Yeah, it doesn't want to go fast going backwards. I don't know why that is. Because if I go like here and get out, there we go. It's going a little bit quicker now. It just took its time. We'll put it here. We'll get out and then we'll remove the this block here because it should keep spinning on this axis, and it shouldn't matter if I bump into it. At least it shouldn't matter, because like the one time I actually want to bump into something, I actually end up avoiding it completely. There we go. Yeah, as you guys can see, it's kind of spinning on that one axis, not really having any problem there. So if I try to avoid that by flying past it, I mean, I probably will hit everything else on the way there, but we'll just see really quickly how hard this is to avoid or not. And this is all about speed. This whole challenge, or this whole game mode is, yeah, I flew right into that because I wanted to go fast, is getting your fastest time to get from the start to the finish. So let's try this one more time. Let's see if moving with it, there we go. That wasn't hard at all. It's definitely a lot easier than the first one. So you guys can see how this challenge or this map works basically, and I'll continue this for a bit, and like I said, if I don't like it, I'll trash it. If it turns out alright, I'll put it up in the workshop and I'll let you guys know about it. But anyways, this was mainly to give you guys an update about the other map, which is the Relativity Part 1, because that's now up too, so you guys can go play that, and I shall leave this here. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.